Well, hi there. Happy Tuesday. It's October 23rd, 2018. I'm Eric. Talking at you as always from beautiful downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where what's in a name? Well, I certainly hope not very much, because we're about to change ours.
Every story starts the same way.
Good evening, everybody. It is an absolutely spectacular Tuesday evening here in the beautiful city filled with beautiful people. It's one of those kind of really, light rain, warm, sort of windy fall nights in Vancouver. Very, very much like everything's taking place in a Woody Allen movie. It's very, very cool. We are moments away from being joined by Gord. But before he calls in, I thought I'd take a few minutes to talk to you guys about some of the big things that are happening here on our little podcast. Not the least of which is, of course, the name change. Because I've answered the question. Is it just me? No, it's not. It's me and Gord 100% now. He's definitely 50% of the heart and soul of this show, if not more, and I couldn't be happier about it. But it's time to give him his due respect and change the name of the show to something more inclusive of him. Now, I think I may have a title. We were planning on having a contest open and letting you guys name the show, and I think we may still do that. We'll discuss it with Gord later tonight. But I have an idea. I really like it, and it seems to be gaining popularity on Instagram. So if you're curious and can't wait, you can just go to Instagram to my page there, and Eric Brennan, I think it is. Or it might be, is it just me? I don't remember. Check both. And there's some photos up there, some ideas I came up with over the weekend for a new name for the show that's more Gord inclusive.
My name is Jeff.
Other big news, I have applied for our time slot at the Anchor Lab. That is the recording studio in Manhattan, New York, where Anchor.fm podcasters can go and record for free. And we are going to do a road trip there and make a big week-long episode out of it. It's going to be funny and tragic and scary and awesome, and it's going to end with us getting to the Anchor.fm lab in New York. And I've applied for that to start happening as soon as we can. So when I hear back from them on when we can get that studio time booked, then we'll plan for a road trip just about a week before that. That's going to be very cool.
Cool.
What else is happening? Big news. I don't know. I can't think. There's so much going on. I can't keep it all straight in my head. I did announce on Friday that there may be new songs coming from both Ashes of Purgatory and Rocky Fortune and the Richstones. Unfortunately, neither of those songs came to fruition over the weekend, but they should be debuting on the show sometime this week. I'm going to say Friday. Maybe by Friday. We'll see. I don't know. It's been a busy week for everybody. But yeah, Rocky Fortune and the Richstones with some new music, Ashes of Purgatory with new music, and the Champion Tree Entertainment Company has signed another up-and-coming Vancouver artist, a really cool rap star, American kid who's now living in Vancouver. Seems like the real deal. He's a pretty serious dude. I really enjoyed meeting him. I'm looking very, very forward to working with him. It's going to be super cool. And there will be more to come. Big announcements coming from Champion Tree in the near future. I've got some staff now. I've almost got the studio set up. So this is going to be a legit thing very, very soon. It's been a long time coming, and I couldn't be happier about it. Some really good guys working with me on this, and looking forward to it. On that note, let's play a little music from those crazy guys. How about... I don't know. I got to pick something. I don't have anything prepared. Let's try some classic Ashes of Purgatory for you. This is called He Felt the Floor.
Don't do it! Says he didn't even feel the floor. Doctor says he didn't even feel the floor. Doctor says he didn't even feel the floor. Doctor says he didn't even feel the floor. But it felt him. It's all on you. This is all on you. This is all on you. It's all on you.
Oh, that just kind of cut off on us there. That is He Felt the Floor by Ashes of Purgatory. Definitely my favorite song off the album Awaken. And that band, which is all new members, plus original member, me, planning on beginning rehearsals in November. So you can look forward to some live music from Ashes of Purgatory early in the new year, hopefully, but who knows? It's a really, really big undertaking. Very intimidating for me personally. I'm still waiting to hear from Gord. I hope everything's okay with him. I'm really looking forward to talking to him tonight about a whole bunch of things. Some big things going on in the news in Ontario with the basic income plan that the previous Liberal government instituted and good old Dougie Ford subsequently scrapped as one of his first acts as premier of that fine province. And now there's a lot of people calling for it to be brought back, even for the federal government to take it over and institute it on a trial basis. This is something that was tried in Newfoundland with much success in the 70s, and they decided to try it again in Ontario for 3 years, beginning in 2018. And Dougie Ford just said nope, and scrapped it. People had already begun making plans based on having this guaranteed income, and their lives are in complete upheaval because Dougie Ford didn't like the idea. So I really wanted to get Gord's perspective on that. We're also going to talk about Canadians living abroad and the 10 best cities for us to do that in America, including Huntsville, which those of you who might know me know is my actual name, is Eric Hunt. So I thought, very cool that Huntsville is one of the top 10 cities in America for Canadians to live. Maybe, just maybe, we can work it in on one of our road trips. Huntsville, what would you think of that?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Well, it could happen. You never know. I like this idea of doing road trips with Gord. I would like that to just be the show. So as soon as we can bring in some funding, maybe that's what we'll attempt to do. Funding, though, not easy to find, and definitely not in the numbers that I would like. But we do have some monetization options coming up this year, so that's exciting. Didn't mean to do that one. Yeah, so big things happening for the show. It is getting bigger and bigger, and that's thanks to you guys. And I'm sticking to the promise that we will start doing a video cast as soon as we reach 1,000 listeners. So that will be soon, ideally. But again, that's completely up to you guys, right? So our numbers get bigger and bigger week by week. Let's keep it up. I can't thank you enough for tuning in and hopefully telling your friends to tune in and listen. And the more you do, the better things will get for all of us. Prizes will get better. The show will get better as it goes along. As more people join, we make more money, the show gets better. It's a real simple equation. So pitch in, help us make that happen, please. And please call in, email, phone, go to anchor.fm and leave voice messages. Do whatever you feel like doing. Just be a part of the show and get us on the podcasting map so we can start giving back to you in all the ways that we want to.
My name is Jeff.
Okay, still waiting for Gord. We're going to take a quick break here and go to another song. This time we'll go to a Rocky Fortune and the Rich Tones song. This is one of their cutest. It's my favorite. This is called One Last Thing right here on Is It Just Me?
It's 2 a.m. She's up thinking, she's tearing up her room again. Dad just doesn't understand her anymore. The car's parked on a hillside drinking. Light a cigarette, fall in love with you again. Can you just do one last thing for me? Don't let this be the end of our story. I just need to tell you I'm sorry. Don't let this be the end of our story. Grab the memory while the light's still blinking. She knows who she should be and she started thinking, maybe this really isn't the life I wanna live. I fell asleep behind the driver's door, thinking maybe she's not really angry anymore. How much goddamn stupider could I get?